much, Dad. Thank you for it all.
Like and subscribe.
Right this way, please. Here it is.
Wow, so that's the hyperbolic time chamber.
Once you cross the threshold, you ought to spend a year in the room. But when you leave, all your pain will be past in this dimension. Good luck.
How is this possible? There's nothing out there.
That's right, Gohan. It stretches for an eternity.
But that's impossible.
Don't let the vastness of this place get to you, Gohan. Gohan, this isn't going to be a holiday. We came here to train. Listen, son, you are going to become a Super Saiyan.
Be a Super Saiyan? You think I really can?
In time, but you have to take this training very seriously. But it's not going to be easy.
I understand, but how hard will it be?
It'll be the toughest thing you've ever done. Then we're gonna try to reach a power level higher than Super Saiyan.
You're going to train again, aren't you?
Like and subscribe.
I'm gonna practice with weights some more fears this place.
Oh, can I come with you?
I don't see why not.
You've got a lot more studying to do, Goten. Oh, come on, Mom. I want to use super strong just like that.
Yo. What up, what up, what up, what up? Alright, hold up, let's see. Alright. What is up, everybody? What up, Zach the Third? How you doing? Dio, you little shit. Stop it. Stop it. Alright, we here. One Piece, chapter 1187. I think I got spoiled. Sort of. I think I got spoiled, but I'm not sure what that means. Because I saw the title of Grandline Review's latest video. And I'm assuming that's related to the latest chapter. That's all I saw. I just saw the title saying something along the lines of, I mean, shit, you're not alone. You're not alone. But yeah. I saw a certain spoiler. Just a sentence, something related to Sanji. That's all I saw. But alright. Last chapter we left off with a punch. With a punch knocking Imu's world. And apparently a lot of people are upset by that punch connecting, which I find fucking insane. Because we are talking about the person who went toe-to-toe with Kaido. If you go toe-to-toe with Kaido, you should be able to go toe-to-toe with Imu. Or at the very least land a punch. It's not that crazy of an idea. I keep saying it. Yo, what up, Jay? What up, what up? So my voice is a bit, not my voice, but like, if I didn't know any better, I would have said I caught the Rona like 2 weeks ago. Because I feel like I'm completely better. I feel like I'm completely better, but I still like a lot of coughing going on. As if my lungs are a bit fucked. So I'm spitting? Who's spitting? Sanji getting turned into a French skunk? What? Alright, let's pull up the chapter. Let's first start with the... Oh. The chapter is called The Cause. Interesting. Okay, The Cause. Oh, damn, I haven't seen her in ages. Holy shit. That's crazy. So we got us Reiju. With apparently having smacked and is scolding a duck lookalike of the Windsmoke family, and she's consoling Sanduck. Judge got the most beatings. Zach, I swear to God, if that was a spoiler in any way, shape, or form, So we got us a cover request by Nebobo. Nebobo D 420 Land. That's a crazy name. Ray drew sternly scolding some swans to protect an ugly duckling. Wow, that's crazy. And we got us a note from Oda. I'm still amped by the dreams. Wait, I'm still amped by from the Dreams Come True concert. I can't get the intro out of my head. Okay, some sort of concert that Oda attended, fair enough. Alright, let us get started. Oh, and depending on how crazy this chapter is, I'll do the TCB, Jesus, the SBS after this. But if there's too much to dissect and too much to discuss, I'll move the SBS stream to tomorrow. Because apparently the SBS has dropped. Alright, here we go. Let's take a look at the first panel of the chapter. Nice. Luffy socks Emu. Loki. Shocked. Emu. Bleeding. Having eaten that punch. Luffy. Damn, okay, let's go. Hell yeah. Okay, Luffy, fair enough. There's a lot of hockey coming out of that punch. And the way his arm is like all like twiggly kind of reminds me of that snake punch attack that he used once in Fishman Island. Yo, what up, Milo? Oh, damn, Gambi, I didn't see you there. What up? So yeah, Luffy just socked Emu in the face. Once again. So he's using... That's not... I don't think that's Maki, though. Omen, maybe? Like an Omen attack? Because Maki, so far, like, I think is related, tied to his weapon. So he creates two explosive fireballs that are also presumably made out of metal. Wait, what? I think he used this attack to... Yeah, he did that to Zoro, and... Yeah, to Zoro. Zoro ate that attack, and Zoro mentioned that it was metallic of some sort. Yo, what up, Lucas? What up? So he created two of them. And it looks like he was still flying through the forest. Damn, how hard was that punch? Soul Eater? I don't know what the reference is. Okay, Loki. You may have got a good one in. But that's only thanks to all the damage I already dealt to him. Sure, Loki. You seem real beat up. Relax for a bit, says Luffy. Is he just floating there? Relax. Who do you think you're talking to? Oh. Oh no. Hey, Luffy, where's the future sight? Where's the future sight? And another one. Oh boy. I mean, with Loki, I'll give him a pass because we don't know how good his observation hockey is. But Luffy, I expect better from you. Talking like Law. I mean, the funniest shit talking was from Law towards Kid. I mean, like, what's next? A cow? A rhino? An elephant? Luffy. Whoa, huh? It's not really hot. It doesn't even hurt that much. What's with this black fire? Okay. Emu already flying back. already very close. Oh wait, did I misunderstood a panel? Wait, was this emu flying back, or was this emu still like being flung through the island through Luffy's punch? Because all I'm seeing is like an explosion in the distance, but in terms of movement, it's really hard to follow, and it looks like the trees are like falling to the left. I've made so many toxic discussions. I mean, what else is new? Like, whenever... what else is new with action-packed chapters, man? That was emo explosion impact from Luffy's punch. Okay, so that's the... impact from Luffy's punch. Fair enough. And then we have emu... It's so weird, man. Because I know a person in real life whose name is Emu, and just whenever I say Emu, it just fucks me up. Although, even though it's spelled differently, like he pronounced it the same. So Emu already flying back, or appearing in front of Luffy. So that's interesting. So Luffy's saying it's a flame, while Zoro said it was like a steel ball or some shit. Whoa, this guy's even more scary up close. Oh, that's a new one. Honestly, that shape looks mad sus, but... Wait, Luffy's saying, whoa, this guy looks even more scary up close. What? Like, did he not see him when he punched him? He just went off of vibes and just socked him in the face? Do they live in Norway? Have that with have that? I mean, how regular, like how common are those names though? I mean, of course, sure, most of the names are fairly normal. Like Colin is a fairly normal name. Estrid is a normal name. Loki, not so much. Yo, what up, Mief and how you doing? Welcome to the stream. So, Loki summons a new one that looks mad sus. Oh, wait. We're 10 aim above the belly. Where the sword pierced him a moment ago. What? Damn it, what's this stuff? It's spreading. Like on some sort of Amaterasu, but it's not hot? There are only 2 watching? What do you mean? Like on stream? What do you mean these 2, like on Loki? Oh, Oh, I didn't scroll high enough. So, it goes like this. Stigma. Oh, that's supposed to be a bell. Oh, okay. No, okay, fair. Okay, now I see it. So it rings. Luffy, I guess he jumps. Like, does he dodge it? Oh, you mean there's 2 of you, Afan. I'm guessing there's 2 of you watching, like, together and, like, physically. Fair enough. But, like, okay, so this is crazy. Big ass flame sword. Sorry for all the coughing. It's gonna happen all throughout the stream. Big ass flame-ish sword. And it's hard to tell like what this is. Like this, like, so you have Luffy and like underneath it, like, is that supposed to be Loki's shoulder or is that Imu's attack? Because if that's Imu's attack, good shit on Luffy for dodging that, because that looked like it was instant. Like an aimbot. Do you guys remember when Kizaru fought Luffy in Egghead? Kizaru also sort of aimed like light, like he made a light path and used that to like travel across to kick Luffy. This is, I guess this is pretty much the same concept, except it's not Imu himself launching himself. Look, man. Bro. Last warning. No fucking self-promotion. You cannot come in here, send 5 messages, and then tell me to watch shit. No, that's not gonna happen. Last warning. Jay, Milo, one more time and he's gone. To act like a bot? It's not, I mean, it's nothing new with streaming. Okay, impressive attack. And yeah, a third time Loki got pierced, but this one is serious. Like this is like, that's like a fourth of the size of Loki's torso. Yo, Willow Dreams, what up? Welcome. And of course, people, if you're here, do not forget.
Like and subscribe.
Very important. Excuse me, goddamn. What up? Hey, guest sir. Your name looks vaguely familiar. I have no idea about the power of emo. I don't think anyone does. Right now, everyone's just rolling with the flow, like just going with the flow, trying to figure it out. But this dope attack, like big as fuck. It's such a strange attack. I like it pierces him. Ooh. Okay, switch scenes to okay, for now I'm just gonna call her Gunko until she introduces herself as Shuri. So we're at the Gunko ice cube. We see a big lightning bolt from Nami hitting it. What's with this thing? It just won't break. Jinbei, nothing's working. This can't really be made of ice, can it? It's more like diamond or something, says Frankie. Ooh, oh, Nami, of course. Yeah, just honestly, just take the ice cube and sell it. Whether it's ice or not, shouldn't she already have suffocated by now? And I think we've vaguely seen her move a little bit. She had her eyes open for a bit. I think she tried to reach for Brooke. A gun cube. But I've seen... It's kind of weird because... like the most popular theory related to this ice issue from people is that people think it's colder than regular ice, but I don't think that's the case. I think in terms of temperature, it's regular ice. It's just... There's just a magic component to it. Like it can only be broken or thawed by Ragnir. I don't think it's like colder than Aokiji's ice. I think it's pretty much the same. It's just magical. There's magic properties. There's like some sort of spell on it. It's to... Not like a literal spell, but just to like make a comparison. Remember Imu stack up? Yeah, exactly, yeah. Imu just flew past it, shot it, and didn't even bother to check. If she has closed her eyes, she technically moved. No, but I think I saw her like... I think I vaguely remember like seeing her like reach out with her hand or some shit for Brooke when she was in the eyes. Oh! Oh, damn! Okay, damn, wait, how far did he... Okay, that's crazy. Yo, what up, Arthur? She didn't move? I could have sworn she, like... I saw her like reach out for Brooke when she was in the ice, but I guess maybe I'm just misremembering. Okay, so how far did Loki get launched? Ragnar with these... Where even is Ragnar? Okay, so there's Loki laying down. That's supposed to be... What is that? Who is... Is that Luffy? Oh, okay. Yeah, Lucas, chill. No spoilers. So in comes Ragnar. Bonks him on top of the ice. What happened to God Valley will happen in elbaf? What, like the human hunt? So Ragnar squeaking. No way. Was he beaten? He's been stabbed in the chest. Oh, that, yeah, he's, that doesn't look good. Ragnar rushing towards Loki. The ice is thawing. Hey, look. Whoa, the ice started to melt. Princess Shuri. I think he did well. Like, he did really well against Emu. And there we have Luffy, the flame still on his shoulder. Was trying to tell something? Oh, you mean... Oh, wait. No, you mean Ragnar? I think he's rushing towards Loki, no? I don't think he's like trying to communicate with the Straw Hats. Okay, anyway, Luffy. The flame still on his shoulder. Emu standing behind him. The observation kicks in. He goes for another, what was it called? Stigma? So he notices, he tries to grab the flame. Doesn't work. Oh, okay. That works. Never mind. He just throw the entire code away. Good shit. Another attack. Let's go, Luffy. Fuck yeah. Now we're talking. Base Luffy too. My one wish that I wanted. My one wish. Give us Onigashima Luffy. That's the Luffy I want to see before we go into Gear 5. Okay, Emu doesn't look too pleased. Oh, ooh. Okay. It feels like ages since we've seen Zoro and Sanji. Okay, Sea Cloudport, West Village. You got the library school to the right, the branch, the West Village being reigned with Zaza. Have the harbor. Zoro's location. Look who it is. One of the three demons. A Straw Hat? Hey, yo. That is a sick panel. It's just a shame that it's that it's Summers. The panel is sick as fuck. Zoro, he's ready to fight. It's just a shame that it's Summers, and yeah. Weren't you just at the village? What are you doing here? You looking for a beating? You bastards ruined our reunion feast with our old friends. Oh, sorry about that. We're just here to pick up 10 or 20 kids at most. My associate should be bringing them over from the village any minute now. Then we'll be on our way. Then we'll be out of your hair. Zoro. Oh, is that so? What a coincidence. One of my associates is also swinging by the village. But I don't think your guy will be... Fuck yeah! Oh, okay, that's dope. The confidence in Sanji. But I don't think your guy will be the one coming back. The confidence in Sanji, fuck yeah. So you have Summers looking up, Zoro looking down. Zoro's hand on the Wado Ichimonji, it looks like. Oh, why? May I ask why? Because he'll be the fuck yeah. Oh, I love that shit. Because he'll be dead. God, I hope so. I hope so. And also, Zoro, please, for the love of Christ. Get rid of those shitty ass goggles. Yeah, no spoilers, no spoilers. Yeah, you really have no idea just how awesome we are right now. So he goes for the spiky vine attack that he used against Gaban. Zoro looks like he was caught off guard. Oh wait, no, it's more than that. Summers jumped up, went for the attack instantly. Zoro, caught off guard, still managed to counter or parry. Very random, like the details on the vines. Really, really well done. Does Zoro have 4 swords? Wait, what? A little more refined. Yeah, exactly. What do you see 4 swords? In West Village. Okay. Zaza. Rain in West Village, rain pours as if a hole was torn in the sky. And also, guys, don't feel free to help me out by like and subscribe. The school, the tree roots, and the harbor. There we have Zaza. I'm starting to grasp the situation. Problem 1, a monster bigger than any giant is trying to kidnap the kids. Okay, Zoro, Sanji lighting a cigarette. Oh, I completely forgot, but I need to switch to One Piece music. That's a pain to deal with. Their mothers are crying their eyes out. Okay, so that's problem 1. I can't stand the sight of it, but I can't have the brats myself. Well, but I can't save the brats myself because of problem 2. The monster is a woman and I can't kick. Come on, man. It's a body of water. That's another pain to deal with. Okay, okay, fine. Bring Jinbei. Have him jujitsu throw or judo throw Zaza while you take care of the dragon fucker. Forgot his name. That's another pain to deal with. And the warriors won't stop at anything until the kids are safe. Okay, so Zaza is just rampaging. Smacking everyone while still holding the kids. Killing him, yes, thank you. Ripley! Damn it, leave him alone. Okay, Ripley just crying her eyes out, screaming for Colin. Mommy, I'm sorry, I can't get away. Oh no, I got caught again. Then there's problem 3. While I can't stand to see a woman cry, it's okay. Wait. Oh, I cannot read for shit. Then there's problem 3. While I can't stand to see a woman cry, it's okay if I don't join their fights because I know. You know what, Sanji? It's all okay. Fair, okay. Solid conclusion to come to. It's the cause of all this is really you. So it goes for a normal kick. No Diable Jambe, no Ifrit Jambe. Even if the giants lose sight of you. Yeah, just take care of the main source. You can't outrun me. Good grief, you really are tough. So what is like? Is he like trying to run away from Sanji? Because honestly, that's pathetic as fuck. Oh, and someone dropped a sub, or never mind, someone unsubbed. You really are tough. So wait, where's the cockiness then? Where you got the omen? I'm ending this here. You fool! There's a big difference between tough and immortal. There's no way you can beat me. Your assessment is right, though. If I were out of commission, my ability would dissipate. Okay. Like, you're not even gonna attempt to, like, play mind games and lie? You're just gonna confirm it? So go ahead and try. Let's see if you can take out the ring god. Onward, ring god. Take those brats away. How terrifying. I know your weakness. Okay, like the heart thing? Like the metal heart? Haha, oh, how interesting. So you're saying you can use Conqueror's Haki. Go ahead then, kill me. What did he attack Zoro with? Oh, with the trident, of course. I keep saying Zoro. Sanji. So he attacked Sanji with the trident. Takes it. Go ahead then, kill me. And I still have not forgotten at all. I mentioned it so many times. Whatever it is Gaban told Sanji. And I keep saying it, I don't want Sanji to have Conqueror's Haki. Okay, here we go. He's thinking back. Your captain is one of the 4 emperors. You should be meticulous if you intend to have his back. My bad. Of course, yes, Zoro, acknowledging his errors, and then Sanji. Hey, old man, what about me? Do I really not have Conqueror's Haki? Excuse me. Oh my god. You have the traits of one who might. Wait, you have the traits of one who might. Really? But somehow you seem to be burdened by... Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit, are we getting... Okay, Sanji having Conqueror's Haki, that's not what I'm focusing on. We're getting more info about Conqueror's Haki. Zoro, wait, the coughing? No, I said at the beginning of stream. I was sick like 2 weeks ago. Like I'm fully, like I'm completely healed, but like it's still, my lungs are still a bit fucked. So I wouldn't be surprised if it was some sort of COVID that I had. So we're getting more info about Conqueror's Haki. Wait, what was the chapter called again? You seem to be burdened with painful uncertainty. You must be a king yourself if you truly wish to make Luffy a king. Full of uncertainty. Oh, fuck. The Pirate King, so thou hast finally revealed thyself, Joy Boy. Seinaronav Imu versus Monkey D. Oh, I love that. That is dope. Like the font. I don't know how it was done in Japanese, but like the different fonts. That's dope. Don't go calling me whatever you want. The name's Luffy, the man who's gonna... Fuck yeah. Talk your shit. Who truly has the qualities of a king? Special cover and color spread next issue to celebrate the 29th anniversary. And it appears that Luffy is in giant mode, which has me worried. Oh, he wrote it in English? Oh, that's sick! Oh, that's sick! Okay, fuck yeah. Luffy without his sandals, yep. Means he's serious. Yeah, so he's in giant mode, which again is worrying because we all know Gear 5's weakness. We know Gear 5 does not last long at all, and especially in giant form. But then again, he ate a fuck ton of food. Luffy himself said that he has now all he needs. in terms of energy. They moved Japanese overlay text. Wait, they removed Japanese... Oh, damn it. Okay, mostly a setup chapter. Really dope though. We got a lot. Loki's out of it. We got the start of Zoro and Summers. Sanji and Killingham. Imo and Luffy. But the most intriguing part is like the bit of lore. So you have the traits of one who might. Really. But somehow you seem to be burdened with painful uncertainty. You must be a king yourself if you truly wish to make Luffy the Pirate King. And so Gabani's not wrong. We all know about Sanji's constant self-doubt. Constantly looking down on himself. And that's why even before... That was before I even had this channel. But my main point about Zoro and Conqueror's Haki, to me, he always had like the traits of being a conqueror. But whether he had it or not, I was fine with both. But Sanji... Gabani is essentially like confirming what I'm saying. But he's also saying... But he's also like denying my theory that Sanji has the traits of a conqueror, which I've never really seen. So Sanji at his best is when he fights for others. That's where his strength comes from. Meanwhile, Luffy and Zoro, sure, they fight for others too. And when they do, there's no stopping them. But compared to those two, we've never seen Sanji like fight for himself. Zoro and Luffy, however, Luffy constantly fights for himself. Like all you need to do is tell him that you're competing against him to be Pirate King, and he'll just fight. He'll just throw hands. Zoro, we know Zoro. Like his goal in life is to be the greatest swordsman, which means he has to fight for himself too. But for Sanji, that's so interesting. He's gonna have to get rid of that self-doubt, that uncertainty, the lack of confidence. He needs to grow past that. Like in terms of a contender for Conqueror's Haki, to me, the traits of a king, like to me, Usopp always had more traits of being a conqueror than Sanji. But if Gaban says that it's because of Sanji's self-doubts, then that would make sense. No break next week. Exactly. I think I missed some chats. I was expecting you to be disappointed in Sanji's Haki. It depends. Like, I'm not a fan of it. Again, I'm not a fan of it, but I'm intrigued by the reasoning as to why he has it. Or why he might have it. And also, the thing I'm mostly disappointed by, it seems that Conqueror's Haki is the only way to get rid of them. Like, there's no alternative, which honestly sucks. So now, there's a chance we're going to get an abundance of Conqueror's Haki users. But then again, there's 10 Holy Knights, there's 5 Gorosei, which makes 15, and then there's Imu, which makes 16. So we need 16 Conquerors to get rid of them. Actually, no, let's be real. You just need one. You need one strong conqueror to take them out, to take them all out, with the exception of Emu. He ate. He'll last a long time. Yeah, he ate a lot, but again, like the giant form is so taxing in Luffy's energy, so I'm wondering how long he'll last. Thunder God Fujin, like the Gear 4 pose, because I did pick up on that. Gaban speaks for Luffy for high. Gaban speaks to Luffy for high level of haki. What do you mean? One Peak. What do you mean by that? I think the other translation is you must be king of yourself. That's both are actually, I mean, both are cool. Like both, I like both translations, both versions. The king of yourself, that's dope. But also, in order to make Luffy king of the pirates, you have to be a king yourself. That's all. I mean, both serve as the same message, so I'm fine with both. Mr. Prince became a king himself. Yeah, Mr. King. He said that he is full against Cracker, and now we are throwing hand. Wait, Cracker. Wait, you mean when you went Tankman? As soon as it was confirmed that Scopper has Conqueror's Haki, it was confirmed that... Brother, you need to learn what confirmed means. Just because Gaban has Conquerors does not mean Sanji has it too. So what? Is Sanji supposed to use axes next to fight? That's not how that works. Sanji is his own character. So is Gaban. Just because Rayleigh has Conqueror's Haki does not mean Zoro automatically has to. Like, a lot of people take the parallels way too literally. He meant that his Germa mode has traits of a king. Let's think about that. The painful uncertainty. Okay, I didn't think about the Germa part. Because the self-doubts, with or without Germa, was always there. But in Wano, we've seen the doubts taking another form, to the point of him even telling Zoro to kill him if he loses himself. Asking himself whether Luffy wants a human with all the flaws or a merciless killing monster. And then he made the decision and got rid of the raid suit, which I to this day still heavily agree with. Like that was the best choice Sanji made. But I guess he needs to embrace the like the Germa side of him, like the fact that he's not fully human. Although in Egghead we did not see him have any issues with that when he fought S-Bear. Like he looked hella confident in his Germa mode. It made sense why Mihawk hasn't showed Conqueror's Haki, because he lacks motivation. I mean, for Mihawk, chances are he does have it. I just don't want him to have it. That's the issue that I have. Like, I want there to be more options to be like in the top 10 without having Conqueror's Haki. And in terms of uncertainty, it's like Mihawk is confident in his skills. It's not like he has any self-doubt. In terms of motivation, I guess. Guess who's back? Back again? It is back. Canonically, like in the manga, we have never seen him use Conqueror's Haki. The website is on. You cannot come in here and ask for that and just leave. No, that's not how that works. Mihawk became king of swordsmen? Wait, Mihawk became the king of swordsmen? Okay, I think you're taking the word king too literally. Well, if you conspire king and lose his motivation, he will not have... No, I don't think that's how that works. What... If Mihawk has Conqueror's Haki, I don't think he lost it. Like, if Mihawk had Conqueror's Haki before he became the world's strongest swordsman, he still has it to this day. It's not like he lost it because he has a lack of motivation. The only time we've seen someone losing Haki that he already had was Whitebeard in Marineford. Like, he was not able to use any kind of Haki at that point because he was very close to death, sick, old. Axe kicks. I mean, in terms of axe kicks, I'm still waiting for Sanji to use a Rankyaku attack, like the CP9 slash kick. I need Sanji to have that shit. Look at this fight against S-Shark. Yeah, exactly. I'm behind on chat, so just bear with me. It does work like that because Luffy's crew will be better than Roger's crew, and Roger like. No, but Okay, how many conquerors are there in Blackbeard's crew? How many conquerors are there in Big Mom and Kaido's crew? Because all those crews, to this day, you could argue, especially for Big Mom and Kaido, are stronger than the Straw Hats. I mean, in terms of like captains. Look at what Zoro and Sanji had to go through just to take down King and Queen, who did not have Conqueror's Haki. And to take even further, to use the logic of Zoro stands against them, people glaze Zoro and put him like heavily over Sanji because he has Conqueror's Haki and Sanji doesn't. But they also put King over Katakuri. And I'm like, wait, so which is it? Does having Conqueror's Haki automatically make you stronger than someone who doesn't? Because again, I don't think that it works like that. Another example, Fishman Island Luffy has Conqueror's Haki. He would never, ever, ever have won against King, who does not have Conquerors. Gonna be King of the Blonde Boys. Air Slice Kick, definitely. I'm still waiting for it. Yo, what up, Candy Kane? You're saying Gabon having Conquerors having nothing to do with Sanji means you completely missed the nerve of it being Wing of Pirate. Oh my god. Do we know how many Conquerors there are on Roger's ship? The amount of Conquerors does not automatically... The amount of Conquerors does not automatically make you stronger. One of my craziest and baseless theories that I have, or something that I want to happen. Every character, like I want every oh my god, I can talk. I want every crew member of the Red Hair Pirates to have Conqueror's Haki. That would be so sick if all of them have it. And then look at Blackbeard's crew. They're still at the top. Blackbeard's crew is at the top. He's a Yonko. He's like at the top competing. It's not easy to beat them. And as far as we know, there's no one with confirmed Conqueror's Haki. You can argue for Blackbeard, but even that's uncertain. Maybe Buggy? Now, Buggy having conquerors? Yep. I'm all for that. I'm all for that. Roger 4? Shanks doesn't count. Shanks was still a kid, and I don't think he had unlocked the Conqueror's Hockey back then. Parking's fixed narrative position. The Parking is the conqueror of Supreme King, as stated. Shanjal Gabon reinstates this chapter to make Luffy the king. Yes, I get that. To be the king, you have to... But that also refers to Sanji's lack of confidence. Like this uncertainty. You cannot rise to the top if you're constantly doubting yourself. Whether that's tied to Conqueror's Hockey or not, that doesn't matter. Let's say he does not have Conqueror's Hockey. Let's say this chapter got confirmed. He does not have Conqueror's Hockey. That self-doubt is still going to play a role. The self-doubt is still going to play a role actively throughout the story. It's going to be a burden to him. We got Bullet? I mean, I'm trying to forget Bullet. Bullet was so dope at the beginning of the movie, but towards the end, I just wanted to forget him. Is Bullet canon? Yes and no. I mean, he's like a typical movie canon. Is Rock? No. He's not in the. I thought we saw him. I thought we saw him in the Rock flashback, but it got confirmed that it was someone else. But again, Usopp are gonna have it because it's funny. It's gonna be Oden. I mean, with Buggy, it would not surprise me if all this time Buggy was faking it. Sanji, in his initial intro, was stated by Zeph to have the same spear and grit. By Zeph to have... Wait, Sanji in his initial intro was stated by Zeph to have the same spear of grit as Luffy. But he's acted on himself back. Wait, that's not what he said, right? I remember exactly which scene you meant, because that was when Luffy was running towards Krieg, and Krieg had like the blanket of spikes around him, and he just still punched through the spikes. And Zeph, Zeph was not saying that Sanji was like that, but that Sanji has to be like that. Like Zeph straight up said, I like guys like that who like are just have no doubt whatsoever and just go in. And Sanji was in awe by that. In that same arc, Sanji was in awe and confused by Zoro willing to die for a dream that he was not able to achieve at that point. It's based in Discord. Yeah, I saw you post them. US Usopp will be weaker than Luffy pre-time skip. Mark my words. I mean, the range of Luffy pre-time skip is huge. Like, there's a huge difference between East Blue Luffy and Sabaody Luffy. And also, I disagree. Usopp will definitely be... Usopp right now is stronger than... And at the very least, East Blue Luffy. 100% sure. Is there a way to link panels? Appreciate the discussion. What do you mean link panels? In what way? Oh, you mean to send in chat? Fuck. I'm not sure if I'm able to turn that on. Let's see. So I had it turned off because, like, to prevent spam. I don't think I'm able to turn it back because the YouTube settings are so counterintuitive. Like, it's not user friendly at all. Usopp getting evil double fruits by the end, becoming most powerful. I mean, that's assuming the One Piece world will be the same by the end, because I don't think it will. Imager links? I mean, there's another way. You can join the Discord and post them there, and I can pull them up. Hold up. Because I don't think you'll be able to post them on YouTube because I just straight up disabled it. But you can join the Discord and post them there. My rule is when it comes to One Piece, never bet against the funniest outcome. That's not a bad rule. And it's crazy that with Conqueror's Haki, even now, getting like information like this, like key important information, and it's still not sure like what it takes to have and not have Conqueror's Haki. Popping later? Okay, fair enough. Have other translations come out? Because I want to see what the other translations say how they translate this. Because I'm curious what traits did Gaban see that Sanji has that might be traits of a conqueror. Like just his physical strength alone? I don't think Gaban saw any of that. I don't think he saw Sanji fight. Rayleigh said having a no self-doubt. No. Rayleigh said no self-doubt is necessary for Haki in general. Like the lack of doubt is what is needed for Haki. But I guess for Conqueror's Haki that's goes even further. Has OP scans dropped? Because I really want to see if how another version wrote this down. Also, let me open Discord because we also got the SBS to go through. Oh boy. Bear with me. Lag incoming. Oh boy. You think Gaban was just lying, saying something nice? No, fuck no. No way. Okay. Oops. Having no self-doubt, great, so every dumb asshole then? No, because I don't think that's the only trait that is needed. There's definitely if that's the case, then like what was the bandit's name that got his ass beat by Shanks? Negumi? What was his name? If that was the case, he would have had Conqueror's Haki. It should be born with it. I mean, that's what was that's what was said at the beginning, like in Marineford by Garp. Like, so he insinuated toward to it. Like when Luffy used it, Garp said, "Oh, so he was born with it too." But I still wonder about that though. Like, can you still, like, if you're not born with it, can you still unlock it? Because like the idea of the baby having Conqueror's Haki lurking within him, that's kind of weird, honestly. Know some leader of countries that might qualify? Like in the real world? For Conquerors Hockey? As far as I know, by far, the vast fucking majority of world leaders are utter fucking bitches. You really are born with it. That's true, but like he's also insinuating that you have to be born with it, but it's too unclear to like make an actual assessment from that. Okay, how is the fight gonna go though? The fight between Luffy and Emu specifically. How's that fight gonna go? Because for Zoro and Sanji, they're gonna beat the absolute shit out of both of them. That's a given. I have no doubt whatsoever in Zoro and Sanji, but Emu is a different beast. So how is this fight going to go? I think... Wait, did we see Emu like only use one physical attack? Like in terms of punching and kicking? Or am I just forgetting? It feels like he only kicked Sanji and no one else. But they're gonna get tired and leave. That's my initial... that was my initial theory. If you're born with it, you have to work hard to be conquered. True, that's fair. Emu's Luffy goes high diff with Luffy losing? I don't think so. But Emu's timer runs out and gets killed in Merjois by Black. Okay, that's madness. No shot. But neither are gonna lose. I think they're both gonna run out. Emu's gonna run out whatever is wrong with him, and Luffy's obviously gonna run out of his Gear 5 energy. But the fight itself, because Emu is weakened already, I would say this is going to be a batshit crazy extreme diff fight. Emu has already fought Joy Boy once before, so he knows how to deal with Gear 5. And Luffy, in terms of fighting, he always adapts, like he's a fighting genius. Stelly has Conquer's confirmed because he's too stupid to die himself. Please read the volume 15 special message. Wait, what? Look. You sent it, I think 2 days ago? Oh, there it is. Okay, let's pull it up. Okay, sorry. Volume 115 is 20 yen more expensive, this time only. Wait, what? Why is it? Wait, like is there some extra content in it? Is Gear 5 the same for every user? Because no, if we ever go to the Joy Boy flashback, I want his Devil usage in general to be so very different from Luffy's. Like I want to see a completely different fighting style. I want your opinion on this. King of Lightning said Emu vs Loki is already a high diff. Yeah, it is a high diff fight. Like they were, Loki lost in the end, but it was still high diff. I think Emu's sent to the... Wait, you think that's ridiculous? Why? Like they were going hard. Like both of them were going hard. Emu has taken hits. He's taken damage. And so has Loki. Yeah, Emu had the upper hand throughout the fight, but Loki was resilient as fuck. How? What do you mean, how? Do you think this was a low diff? In what way was this a low or a mid diff? They were both fighting seriously. Both were taking damage. Both were dealing damage. Clean? Please go back to the panel where Emu got hammered and launched into the tree. Look at his face. Low diff, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. You're delusional. In what fucking world is this a high diff fight? Low diff fight? Blood in his lip. Like, he's taken so many hits from Loki. He was surprised. Loki fought so goddamn fucking well. Okay. Okay. Fair enough. Fucking clown my ass. Low diff fight. Sure. Low diff fight. Clown ass bitch. Learn to fucking read how a fight works. Learn to interpret how a fight works. Just go look up any basic fighting in general, like real life fighting, like boxing, kickboxing. You'll see when people are holding back, when people are getting serious. Why in the ever-loving fuck would Emu look at fucking, what's his face? Nidhogg. Get excited, and then go easy on him. God damn, holy fuck. People were so hell-bent on Emu low-diffing Loki that even when it turned into a high diff, they were still delusional enough to think it's a low diff. They saw two men scrapping, giving, like... At least Loki was going all out. Emu, you could argue, was going 80%, 70%. That's still a high diff-ass fight. If you have to go 70, 80%, that's not a mid-diff. That's a fucking high diff. Both were huffing and puffing. Emu was out of breath. Loki was out of breath. Last fucking chapter before Luffy arrived. They were both out of breath. I forgot how monstrous Loki, because I mean, yeah, that's why a lot of people were annoyed by the flashback, because it kind of took away the momentum of the fight, which I understand, but I was not mad at it. But Loki is an absolute fucking beast. Like the fact that he did so well against Emu. I knew he was strong, but that surprised me. I thought Loki would be out before Luffy arrived, but no, he lasted until Luffy arrived. Like how resilient Loki is fucking mind-blowing. Okay, sorry, volume 115 is 20 yen more expensive, this time only. I really wanted to include everything up to this point, but it ended up being 13 chapters. Normally a manga volume contains about 10 chapters. We've done 12 chapters before, but I just couldn't stop at 12 this time, so I squeezed. Oh, so it's like an extra. That's dope. Is he even out yet? I mean, I think he's out of it though. Like that's a big hole that was in his chest. I know. Like holes in chests they're pretty meaningless in One Piece. Because remember when Luffy got pierced by Katakuri. Because on the first panel, it looked fucking devastating. I thought, no, Luffy's out of it. In the next chapter, it looked perfectly fine. So, same might be here. Same might happen here. But that looked hella serious. With 13 chapters, the book is noticeably thicker. Even the amount of ink used at the printing company is different. So I figured, if it's only 20 yen more, everyone will probably forgive me, right? Please forgive me. Having that extra chapter included makes it absolutely worth it. The excitement really builds all the way to that person until that person's appearance. Like to Emu's appearance? Until Friday, July 3rd, 2026. I mean, yeah, he is a zone. That's fair. That's a good point. He's ancient giant plus mythical zone. I mean, being giants is. I mean, being an ancient giant is one thing. I don't think regen matters that much. Because, especially if you see how big that hole was in his chest. But the mythical zone is a good point. I did forget about that. Third time was pierced through the stomach chest. Yeah, but none of them were as big as this one though. But you said reading this message is related, like about the fight. Please read this 115 special message from Oden on how this fight will end. I don't see it though. Like, where's the hint? Or is this not it? So Nami, please don't hate me. Read it. It's thrilling stuff. I don't know who that is at the bottom left. Wait, how many? So I have this one, like Gear 5's appearance. How many chapters is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so this one has 11. Oh, fair enough. The last two lines? The excitement really builds all the way from that person's appearance. Oh, all the way until that person's appearance. But that's... Wait, that does not show, like... That's not a hint for the fight. I think that's just a hint to Emu's reveal. I wonder if you're gonna hate killing him as much as Summers by the end of the fight. I mean, that's a challenge. That's a challenge for killing him to achieve that. But I might actually get this volume if it's like extra big. That's dope. All right, SBS time. Where is it? Okay, so there's 7 panels, I see. Okay. One Piece SBS 115. First SBS question. Reader, who's panty... Okay. Whose panties is Shank speaking at his wanted poster? Oda. He's not looking at any. Go get beaten up by Shank's fans. Typical. Reader. What was that one guy? What's that one guy's name that always appears in the SBS? What was his name again? Yamato or something? Like the one who asked the World Cup question. He always appears and asks some wild shit. Sanada? No gooning today? Now, I was wondering if this was his question. I think it's Sanada. Reader. Omanma 2. Odachi. You can rest easy now. I sprayed some Sanada. Oh, that... It's... Okay. I spelled some Sanada repellent spray. Sanada won't be showing up anymore. Okay, so again with the Sanada spray. Oda. Whoa, they actually sell something like that? Thanks, that really helps. Sanada-san. Reader. What the? What is... Okay, I'm dying here, man. Quiz time. What is Nami's special technique? 1. Boob press. 2. Boob slap. 3. Boob beam. Oda. It's a tough choice. But I'd definitely be the happiest with the boob press. Wait, that's not it. Sanada! Hey, Omanma too. Send the reader of the previous question. That spray isn't working all that. Not working at all. Quick, spray some more of it. Look, he multiplied. Sanada multiplied. Oh god, okay, fair enough. Sanada the Gooner. What are the chances that Sanada is just Oda's alt account? Or alt account? Reader, if there is a country where the Long Art tribe lives like the Tekna kingdom... Wait, hold up. If there is a country where the Long Arm tribe lives like the Gena kingdom... Arms are so long. Is there also a kingdom where the Long Leg tribe lives? Wait, no. We already have a Long Leg tribe, right? That one dude in Dressrosa. Also, I heard there used to be a kingdom of Ruskaina. And I'd love to know its name. Wait, there used to be a kingdom on Ruskaina? Like the trading island of Luffy? I don't remember that. That is a prevailing theory about Sanada? Okay, fair enough. Yes, the Long Leg tribe's country is the Ashina-gai-none kingdom. Your legs are long, aren't they? The former kingdom of Ruskaina was the Otankaina kingdom. So you were here. No, there are interview type sessions for... Wait, what? What do you mean? Okay, so the former kingdom on Ruskaina was the Otankaina kingdom. Interesting. There were... Wait, when Luffy was there were no ruins, right? There were no ruins of buildings or anything. It was just all jungle. Unless it's submerged after the ocean rising. Okay, next question. Reader, I always look forward to reading your work. I have a question regarding Gloriosa. Is she modeled after Brigitte Bardot? Holy fuck. Like, oh, that is uncanny. Oh, that's great. That is 100% Gloriosa. What the fuck? Wow, that's crazy. I can actually see it. Wow, that's crazy. Wow. Fair enough. No idea who she is, though. Oh, she died last year. French actress, singer, model, and animal rights activist. She became one of the best-known symbols of the sexual revolution and gained international fame for portraying characters associated with hedonistic lifestyles. Okay, fair enough. That's dope. Oh, you noticed? That's exactly right. If you look her up online, you'll see it instantly and you'll totally get it. In the first place, Elder Neon's features were referenced based on the concept of what happens when a beautiful woman grows old. So she is modeled after the youth and later years. Oh, that's sick. Okay, that's sick. So she's modeled after the youth and the later years of that beautiful French actress. I mean, a bit messed up, Oda, but fair enough. Sometimes voice actors also comes to these interviews with Oda. Wait, what? Like in the SBS or? Alright, next page. Reader. Is Polo Graham, who appeared in chapter 1165, Marco's father? When you connect their names, I discovered Marco Polo wordplay. Oda. Yes, there is no hiding it anymore, is there? That is correct. That means Marco's forename is actually Polo Marco. At the time of the God Valley incident, Marco was already born. Oh, shit. Oh, okay, so Marco... At the time of the God Valley incident, Marco was already born, but he wasn't a pirate yet. Following the death of Graham, who became Whitebeard's partner, from that point onward, Whitebeard took his son, Marco, onto the ship, and Marco eventually grew to become his most trusted right-hand man. Okay, interesting. Fair enough. Cool. Nothing too crazy, just simple information. Okay, this is a long one. Reader, Oda Sensei, I have a question. What exactly are the only 5 types of flag? Oh no, Oda's being... Okay, someone's confronting Oda. What? I know... I know this is an ongoing joke in the Sai Brago weekly podcast thing. One or two people read these questions for SBS? Like for Oda, like to choose for Oda, or what exactly are the only 5 types of flying ability confirmed in the world that Pell mentioned? There are so many abilities that allow for flight. Oh my god, there are so many abilities that allow for flight now that I'm totally confused. Please tell me. Oda, cutting right to the core, are we? A lot has been said about this over the years, but looking at it from my perspective, how on earth is anyone in the world supposed to know every piece of information across the entire globe? Like, who is out there researching exactly how many people in the Tontara tribe can fly? So the official in-universe answer is that was simply the extent of what Pell had heard. Okay, Oda. Good save. Not a bad save. Not a bad save. Oh, he's not done. Oh, there's more. However, this line actually held a different meaning for me personally. It was a line meant to keep myself in check, reminding me, you can think up as many flight abilities as you want, but don't overuse them. Okay. Okay, fair enough. Culturally and scientifically speaking, technologies have appeared where you'd think, why don't you guys just build an airplane? But it's a worldview that stops just short of developing in that direction. Why? Because it's a pirate manga. Okay, that last part makes sense. The part about like using that as like a limitation for him also makes sense. But I guess with how far we are in the manga right now, there's no... I mean, you kind of have to break that rule. Okay, fair enough. I like it. Oh, there's still one last sentence. Moving forward, I will maintain the stance that flying is a rare and exceptional thing. Okay, cool shit. Okay. Reader, hello Oda-san. Regarding Shamrock's birthday... Excuse me. Regarding Shamrock's birthday, since he's trying to make elbaf suffer a terrible Sun 3 fate? A terrible 3 fate. Sun means 3. And seems like he seems like he'd like cucumbers. Cutie Q9. How about March 9th? Oh, okay. So he's just making up a birthday for Shamrock. He's Shank's twin, so March 9th is already set in stone, right? The cucumbers are irrelevant. So he just picked out this question just to shit on him. Just so, yeah. And also just picking the question to like, nope, fuck you, you're wrong. They're twins. Ooh, Zebek. Odachi, Heso. Okay, we got us a Skylander. The Terrible has similar sound as sun in Japanese. Really? Oh. Odachi, Heso. Please give us some detailed information on Roxy Zebek, like his age, favorite foods, and at least his favorite and least favorite foods. Sure. His height is... Fucking shot. He is twice as tall as Roger. Almost twice as tall. Roger is, according to Google, 274 centimeters. I would say he was this tall in Domi Reversi, not his real height. Sure, his height is 435 centimeters. His age during the God Valley incident was 43. If he were alive today, he'd be 81. 7 years older than Whitebeard. Okay, okay, cool. His favorite foods are yaminabe. Yaminabe. What in the... Okay, so yaminabe. Dark hot pot. Okay, I mean, I'd eat that. Insane height. And with this question, I also find out that Whitebeard is 666. I mean, with Whitebeard, it makes sense because he's fucking massive. So what is the difference between this and sukiyaki? Because sukiyaki is pretty similar. Or I mean, sukiyaki. No, I mean Oden. No, sukiyaki is also a hot pot. I'm guessing it's the ingredients that are different. Come on. Okay, this looks less like a soup. And it's focused on beef. And... Oden dish. Okay, this one is the most similar to Yanmaki. Or Yami... What was it? Yaminabe. Do you believe in the time dilation theory in elbaf? Whether I buy fully into it, no. But it does seem like it's very likely that that's the case. Difference maybe only be regional, fair enough. So sukiyaki, I would say, is not similar, but this looks very like the yaminabe and Oden look very similar. Interesting. Would love to try all of them, honestly. This SB was so disappointing. I hope we get interesting information. I mean, SBS, you always have to go in with no expectations. My favorite one is still the... I don't remember... my favorite one is still the one with Garling's reveal when he grows his hair. Like when he was like a full moon. That's by far my favorite SBS. Okay, so his favorite food is yaminabe, dark mystery hot pot, whole roasted lamb, and strong bakari rum. His least favorite food are cheese and milk. I miss the back, man. He was so dope. Is there a single SBS without a Guna question? I don't think so. You know why personally I'm not hyped by Luffy, I'm more interested in Brook, Shuri. I mean, I'm interested in both. And Brook, Emu, and Shuri are tied together, so we're definitely gonna get more. Okay. Reader, the voice actor for Joy Boy is Urara Takano, isn't it? Mr. Takano is... Oh, Miss Takano is the very first person in the world to ever voice Luffy. Oda, that's absolutely right. Usually when it comes to vital characters, audition audio files are sent to me so I can make the... Oh, that's so dope. Wow, okay. Usually when it comes to the vital characters, audition audio files are sent to me so I can make the final choice. However, for Joy Boy, I actually made a direct request myself. That's okay, that's dope. That's so dope. Miss Urara Takano is the one who voiced Luffy in the special OVA produced for events before the current Toei animation One Piece anime even began broadcasting. Now I wonder why exactly I said he would be perfect for this role, huh? Wonder why. Well, since this volume features a special SBS with the new voice actor for Frankie, Subaru Kimura, my section of the SBS ends here. See you next volume. Wait, we're getting more? Oh, that's all. Oh, okay, so it's not included. Fair enough. Yeah, so this SBS, nothing too crazy, honestly. It's alright, but nothing crazy. A lot of SBS questions have bigger meanings than... That's true. I'll be so funny if the rest of the chapter starts another flashback before Emu Luffy. I mean, I don't mind, honestly. Like, if we move to the flashback of Loki's pirate days, I'm all for that. So next chapter with a flashback about Emu Joy Boy would be... Oh, that I'd shit myself on stream if that happens. If that's the case. Like, if the Joy Boy flashback starts next week, that would be fucking insane. Okay. Okay, in terms of the SBS, there's not much to discuss, honestly. Like, there's nothing groundbreaking, but also no real comedy aspects of it. So it's fine. And I guess it explains why I haven't seen any spoilers of the SBS. Because usually you have to go through hell to, like, dodge the SBS questions and answers. Guys, you have fun. I'm going to sleep. Okay, you have a good one. Good night. I'm going to get me some dinner. And I'll hop on stream on Twitch after that and play some One Piece card game. Because I need to practice. And also, do you think a lot of One Piece fans hate too many flashbacks? Wait, do you think a lot of One Piece fans hate too many flashbacks? Rajbase said once in his live reaction that when Brook backstory started, a lot of fans were not happy about it. No, a lot of fans hated it. But I mean, part of me understands why, because it breaks the flow of the fights. But on the other hand, I'm not gonna say no to more lore. Like, the more the better. Like, that flashback we were gonna get sooner or later. And I think Oda at least wanted to give us something for the fight before he gave us that. So we got some of the fight, we got some lore, and now we can go back to being meatheads and just power skill for the next couple of weeks. Also, you know what's funny about this? Don't go calling me whatever you want. The name's Luffy. It's funny coming from the person who makes up names for everyone. Thrall Guy, Jaggy, Mingo, Pigeon Guy, Windmill Hat, who else we got? Bogey, who else we got? But same fans get disappointed when Straw Hats don't get their. It's One Piece fans. They're gonna. One Piece fans always complain about pretty much anything, and a lot of that you just gotta ignore. Like there were fans that were pissed because of the way Zebek died, and I was like, but what did you expect? He was never going to have like a grandiose death. Nobody remembers Zebek because he died how he died. Like if he had a Roger or Whitebeard death, the entire world would know his name. If he died how he would have wanted to die, he would have made sure the world knew about the Davy family. Yo, what up, Crazy Gold? Whitebeard was just old man. Oh, right, yeah. Old man. Also, no, actually, post time skip, Luffy does refer to him to Old Man Whitebeard. And Marco, I think he calls Pineapple. That isn't spectacular for most of the time. Yeah, but Zebek is a spectacular character, so people, I guess, expected a spectacular death. But he was never meant to have a spectacular death. I think, yes, the placement of the flashback could have been better, especially... I mean, I don't mind the placement, actually. Like, I mean, sure, to me, it broke the flow of the fights. But to me, it was not annoying. I'll take it. Like, it did not bother me at all. And especially because it's related to Emu. And trust me, chances are we're going to get more of the flashback this arc. Especially if Gunko goes back to being Shuri. Then we're going to get her perspective, and then we see more of that flashback. I saw a lot of fans saying they were disappointed of Roger after God Bell. But Roger was not at his prime, though. Like, that was not prime Roger. The fact that he struggled so much against Zebek alongside Garp, that makes perfect sense to me. That's not the same Roger that fought against Whitebeard and Wano, like in the Wano flashback. And someone just hold up. Who was that? I just got a notification. Oh damn! I gained 2 subs. That's dope. Molly Bros End. Thanks for the sub on YouTube. Thanks. I don't know who the other one was, but I appreciate it, man. Thanks for the sub. We are 31 subs away from 500. So who else has Luffy misnamed? Did he have a different name for Crocodile? I don't think he did, right? No, he just calls him Crocodile. I can hear like the voice actor going Crocodile. Just a moment. Bear with me, chat. There we go. Updated the sub list. Good shit. 31 more to go. Keep them coming. That's a tragedy of... oh, hold up. I think I missed another one. He was just gooning over Shaki. So, literally everyone was gooning over Shaki with the exception of Rayleigh. And that's why she wanted him. That... everyone's gooning for Shaki. Why would I... why would I fault him for that? Like, people complaining about characters gooning. Meanwhile, those same people, they goon unbelievably hard for the same female characters. Right, so like in the current day and age, the One Piece content creators, they're pretty tame when it comes to reacting to certain female characters in anime and manga. But 10 years ago, I remember some wild fucking reactions. I'm not gonna name any names, but holy fuck. Like borderline busting nuts, like on the camera. And meanwhile, they're giving characters shit for simping for supposedly the most gorgeous woman on the planet. It's like, what? What's going on there? I think people misunderstood Roger's character. They just want Roger to be perfect. I mean, we've seen Roger in the Oden flashback being immature and selfish. That already gave us a good enough idea of how his character works, how his personality works. To me, that does not like clash with what we've seen in God Valley. Sure, we've seen a less mature version of Roger back then, but he was also younger. And as he grew, like the Roger we saw later was like, what, 20 years later? The Roger we saw back then, he grew into a legend. No, I'm really curious how this fight will go. And I wonder if Imu's fighting style will change since he's fighting against the incarnation of Joy Boy, Nika. Like, will his fighting style change? Because, like, he knows how Joy Boy fights. He should know how to deal with Joy Boy. So I wonder if his fighting style will change. Welcome to the Oden pot, yeah. I should probably change the... I mean, for Twitch, I can change that text. The whole point of that flashback, according to me, was to show how God Valley changed his mindset. It showed that he was just having fun, but after he got curious about the world itself. To me, there's also a missed opportunity in that flashback. Because, yeah, the Roger we saw in the Oden flashback was different in terms of personality. He was a lot more mature. And I was always wondered why Roger was hell-bent on finding an island that no one heard of. Like, what pushed him? What pushed him to find Laugh Hill? Even though there were no signs of Laugh Hill. So my headcanon before this fight, before that flashback, was that somehow Rox told him in his deathbed. And to me, that would have been so dope if that was like the final message from Rox to Roger, that there's a final island. That would have been dope, but I guess Oda has different plans. I recently watched Ohara One Piece being Jaya video. Like being the parallel, or Jaya being literally Laugh Tale. Because I'm on board with the entire Skypiea saga being like the entire One Piece story in a microcosm. So like the Jaya and Skypiea as a whole, they're like the entire One Piece story, except they're told like in a single arc. And also, hold up, let's dissect this again. Hold up. You seem to be burdened by painful uncertainty. You must be a king yourself if you truly wish to make Luffy the Pirate King. I wonder if that's going to be a parallel to Imu. Because Luffy encourages his crew to like to be free, to be what they want to be. Which, in contrast, Imu just wants his people to be obedient, to just bend over. I wonder if we're going to see like a clear contrast of that. Like especially in the fight of Zoro and Sanji against Summers and Killingham. Like seeing the contrast of Zoro and Sanji fighting independently, fighting as kings. And then in contrast you have Killingham and Summers fighting as essentially slaves or just mindless subordinates. Because in order to make Luffy king, you have to be king yourself. That should apply to Emu too, right? In order to be king of the world, should he not need trusted people that are also kings? I don't mean literal kings, but like that carry themselves as kings. And I don't count the Gorosei because sure, they have king or god status, but they don't carry themselves in the way that Zoro does, or that Rayleigh does, or that Gaban does. In an RPG, the final challenge is almost always to best. Wait, hold up. Why am I having so much trouble reading today? In an RPG, the final challenge is almost always to be the god. Luffy did that before episode 200. I find that hilarious. I mean, that's also why I think that Skypiea and Jaya is the entire One Piece story in a smaller scale. Like, Enel called himself God. We all know that, but we all heard of a god in the sky, and then when we found him, it was just some dude who ate a devil fruit. And now we have another guy who calls himself God, but most likely is not a god and is just has some sort of demon powers. I just hope that when we see Avoid Sentry, it shows both sides. I don't want this good versus evil. Unlove more fly morally gray. There is no morally gray in this, man. You have one side that genocides entire nations, erases nations simply for shits and giggles, or for not being obedient. And you have one side that's led by the god of liberation, by the god of liberation, or whatever. There is no gray area in this. I'm not giving Emu any morally gray bullshit. He wiped Lulusia out of the map simply because he was close by. There is no morally gray bullshit there. None of that. He has people below him, the 5 people that supposedly rule the world, who look down on people, calling them insects nonstop. They don't see them as human, and yet there's supposed to be a morally gray side here, or that both sides are morally gray. And some people even consider Dofi being morally gray, which is fucking nuts. Do you think Emu destroyed Lulusia because that's probably where Sabo was? No, that was just pure coincidence. Because Emu said, we're targeting Lulusia, and one of the Gorosei asked why. Emu said, proximity, because it was just close by. And then they learned that Sabo was on Lulusia, and another one of the Gorosei said that fate had chosen that for him. It was just pure coincidence. So Sabo being there was a benefit, was just a happy benefit for them. It'll be interesting if it gets revealed that the biggest adversary of Joyboy was Davy Davy Jones. The Davy Jones, just like how Rox was Roger's greatest adversary. But we still don't know in which era Davy Jones lived. Like, was he in the same era of Joyboy? Was he before Joyboy or after Joyboy? Because Davy Jones obviously was a pirate, but Joyboy was supposedly the first pirate. So I guess that scratches Davy Jones being from the first world and came either during Joyboy's era or after Joyboy's era. Theory, sure. Hit me with it. Chapter Speak was a dope chapter. Even though it was just set up, it was dope. Like there was a lot. And especially the Conqueror's Hockey info dump. Even though it was just one info thing, still really, really dope. I'm just scared of what this is going to result in. I'm just so scared of this. Like, I don't want Conqueror's Hockey to be turned into a Super Saiyan thing where everyone just gets Conqueror's Hockey. I sincerely hope that there's actually other ways to take them down. And we've seen the metal heart that Zoro had in his hand, so I really hope that comes into play. Oda has hinted a lot of times, Oda has hinted a lot of times, even during Vegapunk's speech, that it was a clash of ideologies. Well, yeah. It always is. So let's say you and I are fighting. So let's say I think everyone on Earth should die, and that you're like, no, that's not right. And then we start fighting. That's a clash of ideology. Doesn't mean that there's morally gray area in there. That would make me completely in the wrong and you in the right. I'm so curious how the anime will show Imu's Maki. I don't think there's much the anime can do with that, other than just follow the manga. I'm more so curious about the sound effects that it makes, because it's still in the back of my mind of Zoro saying that it's metallic, and then Luffy is just calling it a flame. I think Sanji's 100% getting Conqueror's Hockey, most likely. I mean, I'm not a fan of it, but most likely. Not necessarily because I don't... how do I say it? Yes, I don't want Sanji to not... I want Sanji to not have Conqueror's Hockey, but it's more for the entire story. I don't want Conqueror's Hockey to be the end-all be-all. Because if that's the case, that just rolls out Robin, Jinbei, King, Queen, what's his face, Aokiji, Kizaru. You can only be a top tier if you have Conqueror's Hockey, and I don't want that. I want there to be like at least a variation. I want to be able to climb to the top without Conqueror's Hockey. For the same reason that I don't want Mihawk to have Conqueror's Hockey. I want there to be like make it more broad, make it more interesting. Like, don't just turn it into either you're a Super Saiyan or you're not. Maybe parallel to the ASL. Oh, like Emu, Joy Boy, and Davy Jones. Oh, that's not bad. I like all three being raised together, and then falling apart, and then in contrast you have Luffy, Ace, and Sabo being the opposite. Not bad. Do you remember when we saw Branch of Adam Tree burn? Yes, I do. What about it? Nami extinguished that fire with Zeus. Mostly, at least. But also, I mean, I mentioned it. I mentioned it when I was reacting, but I really love this. Zoro's faith in Sanji. That's so I like them fighting non-stop, and then it resulting in them having faith in each other. That's just peak, absolute peak. That's so dope. Constantly at each other's throat, and then when push comes to shove. But I don't think your guy will be the one to come back, the one coming back, because he'll be dead. Saying Sanji's going to wipe his ass with him. and Summer's speed increased drastically, but Zoro was still able to react point blank. I think the village that got burned was where Tontara used to live, because in Norse mythology there was also a realm of dwarves. Excuse me. Also, I'm not sure if it was stated that Tontara were always from Dressrosa or not. I mean, as you know, my Dressrosa knowledge it needs work. So where the Tontaras are originally from, I'm not sure, but the dwarves in Norse mythology, yeah, they're from there. So the dwarves in Norse mythology, the name of their origin, place of origin, has two names. It's Svartalfheim and Nidavellir. And Svartalfheim is the wrong name, is a misnomer, because Svartalfheim means the realm of dark elves. And it was just a name given to them by Oden, I think. But the real name is Nidavellir. Zoro knows? No, I don't think so. I don't think Zoro knows he'll get it, but he's just saying Sanji will beat the shit out of him. There's an Adam tree in... Wait, what? There's no Adam tree in Dressrosa. Man, Summers, if you can do... Summers, okay. You will never beat Zoro, but just do me one favor. Cut off his goggles. Please. Excuse me. Let's see. And also, why was killing him running away from Sanji? That's just weird to me. Theory, Vivi can't pronounce Zoro's name. Which is why she always call him Mr. Bushido. But don't mention it, she's embarrassed. Wait, what is this, a SBS question? That just reads like a SBS question. But I'm still so curious, like, you have the trait of one who might. Like, what traits are those? Because the only time Sanji shows the traits of a conqueror is when he's fighting for someone else. And in that moment, like when Gaban was like whispering in Sanji's ear, Luffy, when Zoro said that he didn't know he had conquered Haki, Luffy was so shocked because he said it was oozing off of Zoro. So it's clearly not oozing off of Sanji, but what does Gaban see that Luffy does not see in Sanji in terms of conqueror traits? And I've always differentiated that between Zoro and Sanji, like this, exactly this. Like the confidence that Zoro has, like the vast amount of confidence, the lack of self-doubt is what made him always made him a huge contender for Conqueror's Haki. And it's something that Sanji never had. So I really hope we expand more on this. I doubt we'll do next chapter, maybe at the end of the arc. Gaban will give us more information. So I'm intrigued. Anyway, I think it will be a big flaw if Jinbei does not unlock. No, I don't want Jinbei to have it, man. Because that's what I'm saying. You'll just have people who have Conqueror's Haki and everyone else. Like, Jinbei can do so much, and so does Sanji. Like, them getting Conqueror's Haki is just... Then you pretty much just write everyone out of the story. I'd be reading chapters early? I thought they go... No, the official comes out on Sundays. But pretty much everyone just reads the scans that come out. They either come out on Thursdays or Fridays. Just Google One Piece TCB and then you'll get the chapter. He deserves more than Sanji, in my opinion. Yes and no. Like, Jinbei... Like, his will is ironclad. Like, there's no breaking his will, unlike Sanji. But for Jinbei, I've never really seen traits of a king in similar ways that I've seen in Zoro. Like, sure, like, Jinbei's confidence is miles beyond Sanji's. There's no denying that. But he does not have that same conqueror's trait that Zoro has. I just don't see that in Jinbei compared to Zoro. And also, when Sanji unlocks it, I wonder if his whole demeanor will change. Not permanently, but like when he fights, like the same conqueror's demeanor that we see whenever Luffy uses it, whenever Kaido uses it, Big Mom, Zoro, Rayleigh, like that aura that oozes off of them. I wonder if we're gonna see that from Sanji too. Call of Supreme Shark. I do have one caveat though. I have one caveat. I've always said I've been against Sanji having Conqueror's Haki, but if that means Sanji unlocks Black Flames, like a Black Diable Jambe, I'm all for that. Because Sanji having unlocking Black Flames is something I've wanted since like 2010. Since 2010, 2011. I've been waiting for it for so long. And it never happened. He unlocked Blue Flames. So if Sanji unlocking Conqueror's Haki means he gets Black Flames, I'll accept it. Jinbei does not bend the knee to anyone like in Whole Cake Island? I mean, he kneeled down when he returned the Sakazuki Cup to Big Mom. Yeah, he does not kneel down like that. Do you think that Sanji and Zoro will split Sky? I mean, do I need them to? I don't think it will be as impactful as when Luffy did it, honestly. Sure, it would be cool, but when Luffy did it, when Luffy does it, it just hits different. If Sanji after unlocking Haki gets less perverted, then nah. That's never going away, sadly. Like the live action Sanji, like the way they switched out the perviness and replaced it with like flirting, that was such a good choice. And also, Gaban guiding or Gaban coaching Zoro and Sanji is so dope. And the fact that Zoro and Sanji are like eager to like learn from him is, I love that so much. Like the fact that I have that those two stubborn guys can have so much respect for someone that they would listen like that. Like you see it here, Zoro was saying, "Oh, my bad for being so sloppy with my." Sorry for being so sloppy, like even in this end game. And then Sanji just pretty much begging Gaban for advice. Love that shit, man. After season 2, I sadly did. It was pure dog shit. It was so fucking bad. I could not believe, it was infuriating, funny, and so fucking boring. Like mind-numbingly boring. Love live action Sanji more than the manga Sanji. I wish we got that Sanji from Water 7. I mean, we get serious Sanji a lot. It's just like the pervy joke that just so overdone. And that's the reason why I'm so close to quitting Chainsaw Man. Like, why in this day and age, right now, why are you writing a new manga and still using that same fucking trope? Oda keeping Sanji like perverted like that? Fine. He started with that like 20 years ago. He's keeping it that. I don't like it, but fair enough. I'll accept it. But if you start drawing a new manga right now and you still use that fucking trope, why would I bother to invest my time in that? Drop Chainsaw Man? Really? I mean, I know the ending is bad. I've been told the ending is awful. But there's one aspect of Chainsaw Man that I'm actually interested in. So if I'm gonna give it, I think it's not good. I mean, there's some aspects to it that are interesting. But it's just like his motivation to touch tits is just the fuck, man. You watch the World Cup? Yes and no. It's so the World Cup usually, like the World Cup matches are usually like after midnight my time. So last week, I live in the Netherlands and I'm ethnically Moroccan. So last week I woke up at 3 a.m. to watch the Netherlands and Morocco match. Insane match, by the way. Like watching that was way too intense to watch at 3 in the morning. So it's I'm just watching whenever I can, and other than that I just look at the results afterwards. I suggest you read till the end of part 1 and stop right there and goes from that. I mean, I'm already so close to dropping it. I want to give it 1 or 2 chances to redeem itself. Because for JJK, I read over 80 chapters before I dropped it. And I was considering dropping it at like chapter 30. Like for JJK, the fan base was fucking dog shit. On the very first stream, like half an hour in, the people just flooded my chat and just started spamming who was gonna die. And most of them I already knew, by the way. But the fan base was shit. The story was mid. Like it was just Naruto with different characters. Like just straight up 1-to-1 Naruto. Their tuning exam was so ass. Who do you support? Netherlands and Morocco? I mean, Netherlands has already been kicked out. But I was rooting for Morocco because Morocco has never made it like super far in the World Cup. But I was also conflicted because I wanted the rematch between the Netherlands and Argentina. I just watched JJK for the fights and animation. I mean that's cool, but it just sounds like a waste of time to me. Like, fights hit so much harder when like the story builds up to it so well. I love it. I know the time is bad, but the action thing. So do you remember that one tag team fight between Itadori, Nanami against that one demon dude when they were just getting up on him? That fight was dope as fuck, even in the manga. Like that shit had me hyped as fuck in the manga. But the story is just, that's just Naruto in a different skin and just told worse. Like you have a main character who has a demon inside him. You have a female who's in a 3-crew team with a teacher with white hair with his eyes covered. An edgy black-haired guy on the team, and a girl who's not as useless as Sakura, but still, she didn't do much to move me. They had the Chunin their version of the Chunin exam, which was just garbage. This you can watch. You can watch the streams. They are still on my channel. I have a playlist for JJK. You can just watch them if you want. But during that Chunin exam bullshit, I was just speeding through it. I was just not breaking anything down, just reading, processing, and just moving on until I moved on. And after that, it still didn't do nothing for me. The characters, out of all of them, I liked Itadori and I like Gojo. Those were the only two that I liked. Other than that, everyone was Have you read Berserk? Of course. My only regret with Berserk is that I didn't have my YouTube channel back then, because I would have loved to read that on stream for the first time. But I read it like 6 years ago. I love you. No, I like the comedy of JJK, but like the story is not good enough for me to appreciate the comedy to as much as it should. I think that's why I love anime more than manga would suggest. I mean, people keep saying that to me, that the anime is better than the manga, which, sure, I believe you. But to me, good animation does not fix a shitty story. And to me, story matters. Like, to me, One Piece is such a... Like, I like stories like One Piece, where there's lore to explore, to break down, and then when fights happen, you can just go full meathead mode and just break down the fights and just talk shit about power scaling. And it's also why I like Kagurabachi. Like, the Kagurabachi arc that we are in currently is so fucking dope. Like, the lore that we are getting, and then the action in between. That's the perfect balance. Like, it's a well-written story. It knows what it is. It doesn't pretend to be something that it isn't. And even less complex stories like Demon Slayer. Sure, it's mostly action, but it knows what it is, and it does what it does so fucking well. And I enjoyed every moment of it. So... If you buy moldy bread, like bread that's way overdue and moldy, making a sandwich out of it is not going to fix it. You're still eating moldy bread. To me, that's what JJK is. The story is mid. Slapping fancy animation on it does not fix it. And sure, I can watch the fight and just enjoy the flashy animation, but I'm not going to enjoy it as much because I don't know what led to that fight. You shouldn't even touch Demon Slayer? Why? Demon Slayer is dope. It's not a complex story, but it knows what it is. And what it does really well. I have it way above JJK. I even read the manga. Like, sure, the people shit on the art of the manga, but the story is still there. It still has so much soul coming out of the panels. Like, I started watching Demon Slayer when season 2 ended. I caught up in like 2 weeks, and then I continued with the manga, and I enjoyed every moment of the manga. Despite the art not being that great, the story was still good. Again, it was nothing complex, like the lore wasn't overly crazy, the characters were well written, and the action was good. And it concluded pretty solid, so I enjoyed it. I highly recommend to read Orb manga. It's very short. Like, what genre is it? Never heard of it. Watch its anime, exactly one of the best anime I watched last decade. Like the Orb manga? I've honestly never heard of it. Orb reminded me a lot of Vinland Saga. Whoa. Okay, that's a high bar. That's a high bar. If you're saying Vinland Saga? Orb reminded me a lot of Vinland Saga in terms of writing and themes that it explores. I have... So... Usually I'm fairly aware of like ongoing popular manga or anime. So I should at least like have heard the names, but like Orb, I've never heard of it. Like, how many chapters is it? Go get a beer? Alright, yeah. Enjoy your beer, Zach. Docs. Google Docs. Let's give it a try. Yeah, but like, how many chapters is it? Because I need to plan that shit, because I don't have that much free time, sadly. Orb. Madhouse. Oh shit. Oh, okay. So far, I've watched 2 anime from Madhouse. One of which was One Punch Man, and the other was Death Note. Both were 10 out of 10. So I've put it on my list. I have Trojan X, which is from the author of Tokyo Ghoul. Evangelion, I'm hesitant on, just like Hunter x Hunter. On the movements of the Earth. Okay, but again, how many chapters is it? You say it's very short, but like, how many chapters? I can search on Google. Sure, I don't want to search it because I don't want to get spoiled or risk getting spoiled. Because if you say it's Vinland Saga level. Did Freerun? Oh, that's a good one. That's also been on my list for a while, but from what I've seen, Freerun like looks so good. Like in the anime that I would try watching it instead of reading it. And like with how people praise it, like with how people praise Freerun, the story has to be great. Like, I have no doubt in that. Okay, that's not bad. Like, is the story finished or is it still ongoing? So Madhouse has what a family, Leon. Fuck. Wait, what? Okay. No spamming. So 62 chapters, and is it still ongoing, or if you like David Lynch, you'll probably like Evangelion. I've never watched David Lynch, but I know how. But I'm interested in Evangelion simply because of its OG status, and also the song is a banger. Like the intro song, the classic intro song is such a banger. Free Run has 2 seasons, I think. But for Free Run, fuck, like reacting to the anime is so much work. Because I'd have to react on Twitch, that's doable. But then I'd have to edit it and upload it, and there's so much bullshit with copyrights, and then doing it over and over again. It's why I gave up on uploading Death Note. Like the amount of time I've had to upload a video before, like per episode I had to like upload it twice or 3 times before I would have no copyright claims. Do you want to watch some good anime? You can watch ask me anytime. I mean, I'm very picky with my anime and manga. And I have very high standards when it comes to picking one. So if it's just meathead action, like if it's just meathead action, it would have to be really, really dope. So I should be done with Tokyo Ghoul within the next 8 weeks. Ichi the Witch I'm gonna speed through Ichi the Witch so I can catch up quick. Chainsaw Man, there's a chance I might drop it. And then I have to make a new schedule. All right, I'm done. Also, I haven't read it, but I've heard about it, and I'm not sure I want to watch that on stream or read that on stream. I don't want to be crying on stream every fucking chapter. Oh, hold up. In terms of silly manga or anime, that's what I'm interested in. Like, it looks silly and fun. And what's that one anime or manga? The one with the retired fat assassin. Like, he has like round glasses and like a thick mustache. That one also looks fun. That I'd be willing to try. Like, he looks like the basketball coach from Slam Dunk. Just rewatch One Piece? Nah. I don't think I need to. The only thing I need to reread is Dressrosa, which I have started but never finished. Gets boring, really? Code Geass, oof. It was funny, Code Geass, I watched most of it years ago. Like, damn near 10 years ago. I got to the last 10 episodes, and something happened work-related that I could not finish it. So I never finished it. But right now, I cannot finish it because I don't remember anything, plot-wise. So I would have to watch the whole thing over, like from the start. Yeah, I know. I've been told. Sakamoto Days, yes. The ending. Fuck. I mean, it's sort of on my list. Code Geass. Man, so much. Like, damn. I guess I could. I mean, I'm putting it on my list, but it doesn't mean I'm gonna start reacting to it like next week. Welcome to NHK. Never heard of that one. Spy Family gets repetitive very soon for me. I mean, to me, Spy Family, it does not seem like a story to take too seriously. Like, I haven't watched anything from it, but like the way it looks, it kind of gives off the vibe of like a Saturday morning cartoon. You know what's fun? You know what's funny? For Code Geass, I don't even know the ending. I've never been spoiled on it. I remember the fuck up of Lelouch, like in the last episode of part 1. Like that big fuck up. That I remember that, but other than that, I don't remember anything, and I've never been spoiled on the ending. So in theory, I could watch it, but I don't know if I'd be able to like upload it to YouTube, because it's just so much work to upload it. Also read Witch Hat Atelier. It has some vibes like Freerun. Watched it recently. Okay. You know what's also on my list? It's not anime, it's not manga. But why did I forget the name? God damn it. The first series of Better Call Saul. Breaking Bad. I want to watch that one because it gets praised to no end. Years ago, I watched the first episode, but I was too fucking depressed to continue it. And people swear by it to the same level as earns all the praise. Okay, here's my issue though. People, okay, we all know Game of Thrones, the ending, the absolute dog water. So, like, arguably the worst thing to ever be broadcast on television. But peak Game of Thrones, people praise it to no end. And to me, it's good. Like, it's great. But it's not better than Vinland Saga. It's not better than Berserk. It's not better than Kingdom. It's not better than Tokyo Ghoul. It's not better than Avatar: The Last Airbender. No, I have not watched it. I watched the first episode of Breaking Bad years ago, but back then I was mad depressed. And that first episode was too depressing, so I just could not finish. I could not continue. Favorite TV show of all time? Okay, so let's take Avatar: The Last Airbender. Let's say, for argument's sake, let's say Avatar: The Last Airbender is a 10 out of 10. How would you rate Breaking Bad? Breaking Bad, and because it's the greatest live action, hands down. 100 out of 10? So you're saying it's better than The Last Airbender? Will you read Hunter x Hunter since it's coming back? I started reading Hunter x Hunter years ago. I made it to the video game arc. And then I decided to take a break from Hunter x Hunter because I was reading just manga back to back to back. And I never bothered to go back, honestly. Light years better? Light years better than Avatar: The Last Airbender. Okay, for comparison, how would you rate Avatar compared to One Piece? Just so I can see where you're just so I can gauge where you're rating Breaking Bad. Just before peak. I haven't. I mean, it's still on my list. I'm still going back to it. It's just I was just so fried back then. You're watching Avatar right now, like for the first time. Wait, you're watching Avatar: The Last Airbender, the cartoon for the first time. One Piece. No, I have One Piece over Avatar: The Last Airbender. Don't get me wrong, but to me, in terms of like TV shows, Avatar is undefeated. Just blows Game of Thrones out of the water. Blows The Boys out of the water. Invincible. What's it called? That one chess show, which was phenomenal. Queen's Gambit blows it out of the water. First, like the beginning takes. I mean, I don't mind slow beginnings. I didn't drop it because it was slow. I dropped it because I was in a bad headspace back then. Oh, rewatching. Oh, okay, I was about. Okay, I misread. Excuse me. So many shows, yeah, and wait, how many seasons is Breaking Bad? And how many episodes per season? Better Call Saul definitely. I just have trouble believing it because of how people were praising Breaking Bad. Excuse me, of how people were praising Game of Thrones, and when I watched it, even at its best, it just does not even come close to like top 10 best stories I've ever read, ever consumed. 63 episodes, also 62. It's a lot of work, and I'm assuming they're like hour-long episodes. It's about the same amount of episodes as Code Geass, except they're longer. Breaking Bad is the Full Metal Alchemist. It's like Full Metal Alchemist. It's good in everything it tries to do. That's why people rate it so high. Over hour long. A lot of editing. I would have to set up a goal for Breaking Bad. Because it's on my list, don't get me wrong. I will watch it at some point. Um, 15 minutes. I was about to say, there's no shot it's over now. I mean, I guess maybe some episodes are like, 70 minutes. Because some season finales are usually longer than normal. Okay. I should set up a goal for it. Like for Code Geass. For Code Geass, it should be easier to like edit and upload. But Breaking Bad is probably worse when it comes to copyright, and they're much longer in terms of editing. I mean, I guess okay. So I could set up two goals. One for Code Geass and one for Breaking Bad. Okay, a memory just unlocked in my head. Like it just popped up in my head. I was trying to think like of scenes of Code Geass, and something just popped in my head that I haven't thought about in like 10 years. Wasn't there a girl? Wasn't there like a whole scene of like a girl randomly fucking a table? Or am I just misremembering? That was Code Geass, right? It's not something you remember. What? Like that was, I remember it. Like I can sort of see it. I don't know. I cannot imagine what the girl looks like. But I remember a dark room. She was alone on the table and she. Iconic shows, you're in for some great rides. And the reason why I want to watch Breaking Bad so bad, because I want. There's a reason why I read Berserk, Vinland Saga, Kingdom. At one point when I finish all those stories, I want to do a huge story tier list, like a live stream for a tier list with every story I've consumed, whether it's anime, manga, TV shows, movies, and just have them on a tier list. And I want to, and I cannot do that without watching Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul. It's pretty perverted sometimes. I know, I know. But it was not like it was not done like in Chainsaw Man or in other manga. Like it was not. I don't recall like the classic pervert trope. Good guess will surely remind you a lot of Attack on Titan. You'll see. Okay, fair enough. Attack was a big fan of. Big fan of. Oh, Saul was even a Titan. Okay, I don't remember that. Chainsaw Man's story is just weird. Yeah, no, I'm aware of the weirdness of the author. Okay, for Code Geass, at 600 subs on YouTube, I'll react to Code Geass on Twitch every week. For Breaking Bad, 1,000 subs. Because there's no shot I can put that. I can squeeze those in my schedule right now. So putting those goals up should give me enough time. And if something happens where just my subs just double in a short time, I'll keep my promise. Do bots count? No. Bots are not good for the channel. There's so I could easily go on a sort of farming spree for subs. And I've seen so many like small YouTubers with 20,000 subs and their videos get even less views than mine. And I'm like, wait, what's the point of that? What's the point of subs if you're not getting any views? I don't know why would people rate ECM so high on like even story that I read. I mean that's fair, I guess. So is that story Chainsaw Man or another story? Walt and Jesse's a perfect duo. I mean, I've seen some classic scenes between them. And there's also some meme formats with those two. Okay, I'll have to set it. I'll have to set up the sub goals like underneath the panel, like underneath the screen that you see, like 600 subs for Code Geass, 1,000 subs for Breaking Bad reactions. And also setting when when I finish those series, setting up the tier list is going to be so much work. Because I'm going to include every story I've watched, including Pokemon, Beyblade, Friends, Two and a Half Men. Although no, I probably should not do sitcoms because they don't have consistent stories. Probably get me to 1K. I mean, in terms of gaining subs and viewers, the one that Tokyo Ghoul, Jesus. Although Tokyo Ghoul is doing good numbers right now and it's getting me more subs than One Piece at this point. JJK was getting me the most subs and was getting me the most views, but if the fan base is shit, the views don't matter to me. Like I was getting more view, almost as many views for One Piece for my JJK streams, but it was just not worth it. Mm-hmm. And also, currently I just don't have the time for a what's it called, Breaking Bad reaction. Like, look at this list. Like, there's so much I have to catch up to. Is there a story, another story that I'm forgetting? Oh, also, man, feels like so long ago, but I also watched Sons of Anarchy. Watching House of Dragon? No. I have abandoned that world of Game of Thrones. I heard it's good, but eh. Sons of Anarchy was pretty solid. Although I'm not sure if I would like it as much if I watch it right now. What other show? Sherlock, like the modern day version of Sherlock Holmes. Not the Seven Kingdoms. Hmm. Okay, define peak though. Is it as good as Breaking Bad? Although I actually do remember watching a Moist Critical video about, I think it was House of Dragon getting the highest rated episode ever on IMDb, and then Breaking Bad fans swarming or rating that and downvoting or like giving it a lower rating because they couldn't handle the best episode of Breaking Bad being dethroned. I think it was House of Dragon. Could be wrong on that though. Oh, Knights of Seven. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, it was that one. Yeah, it was it's kind of pathetic, man. Not shitting on Breaking Bad as a story, but it's so pathetic that fans can get so insecure about their shows. And the worst story with dumbest shit ever. Like this childish as fuck too. Also happened when AOT was airing. Breaking Bad fans, FT fans were fighting with each other. Wait, what? They're like completely different stories. Like, why were they beefing? Just so dumb. It's actually so dumb. Review, but yeah, it's pathetic. And like, and reviews don't mean any. They don't mean that much, really. Sure, they're a decent indicator, but that doesn't mean a story is better written than another show. Like, for example, I'm sure on average Demon Slayer has a higher rating on IMDb than One Piece, but that doesn't mean Demon Slayer is better than One Piece. Since every episode, yeah. What was? I remember seeing a stretch. Oh right, I think it was Marineford that had some of the craziest like back-to-back damn near perfect scores on IMDb. It was like a stretch of like 10 episodes that were all like 9.5 minimum. Breaking Bad used to have the only 10 out of 10, but now it's damn. That's great. That's. I mean, if you're gonna review Bomb, yeah, you can expect people to like retaliate and do the same to your own show. Like, what the fuck are you thinking? People are so damn dumb. It's like, I don't remember which show it was, but a show came out that was so bad, or a movie came out that was so awful, like so bad. So people wanted it to have a lower score than Dragon Ball Evolution. So what did they do? They review bound Dragon Ball Evolution by giving it a higher rate in order for that other show to be lower than it. And it's like, why are you giving Dragon Ball Evolution higher ratings? It's garbage. Like, you're not making any sense. People are so fucking dumb, man. It's a shame. I don't remember which show that was. I don't think people who make these shows even care about ratings. And I'm sure they care to a certain extent. Like, it's a nice it's a good indicator, and it's also it's a good promotional it's good PM. But it's not everything. Like, let's say you create a show and it gets like an 8.5 out of 10. You'd be happy, but it doesn't say it. It's not the whole story. It doesn't say. It's not like the end all be all. Oh, speaking of live action, so the season 2 of the live action of Avatar was so bad that I'm considering rewatching the movie, because in my mind, season 2 is worse than the movie, but I can't say that for sure. So I want to watch garbage in order to make sure that the other garbage is worse than the original garbage. Like, I want to be able to say that like with confidence. But it's been like also almost 10 years since I watched the Avatar live action movie. But I'm also scared. Where's prequel? Oh, I didn't even know Better Call Saul was a prequel show. I thought it was a sequel. At the end of the day, the show doesn't do good financially if it's... Yeah, exactly. You're frying your brain. That movie is... I know, but like, have you watched season 2 of Avatar? Like the live action? because that was bad. Like that was horrendous. Like that was getting. Ooh, hold up. Right now in my mind, I'm competing it with season 8 of Game of Thrones. That's the level of garbage we're talking. They made Toph obedient. Toph was like constantly pushing the Avatar gang to obey the rules of Ba Sing Se. Do you know how garbage you have to do to misinterpret Toph? She's so as a character wise, she's so easy to like recreate in live action format. And they made her obedient, and that's so bad. At least the movie was accurate to the actual storyline of Avatar. Season 2 of the live action, though, it took the series, it took the name, it took key moments of the stories and just put them in a blender and just spit it out. Nothing made sense. They crossed the Serpent Pass walking without Appa, even though Appa was there. Novel M. Night Shyamalan was crazy. I don't think you realize how bad season 2 was, though. Like, it's... I can't believe it was once compared to the Rex Lesky Steven Spielberg. But he admitted that he knew nothing about Avatar, right? Or was that the creator of Dragon Ball Evolution? Because to me, Dragon Ball Evolution is worse than the Avatar live action movie. Because at least the Avatar live action movie, as garbage as it was still recognizable as Avatar. Dragon Ball Evolution, shit had nothing to do with Dragon Ball. They had the names, and they got the shape of the Dragon Balls right. The shape and colors of the Dragon Balls. That's all they got right. I just had an idea. So my birthday my birthday is next month. I could do a birthday stream and watch the live action movie on stream. Just like hate watch it, making fun of it. I have not watched Dragon Ball movie, but I watched the I watched the Death Note live action too, but like even before I watched the Death Note anime. And even without watching the Death Note anime, I could see like how bad it was. Because it did not capture the spirit of the anime. I knew the vibes of the anime. I knew what vibes it was going for and how it felt. And the anime did not go with that. It won't be there. I just need to make sure that it's worse. I just need to make sure which one is worse, the live action movie or season 2 of the live action. I just need to know. And speaking of Avatar, though, like the movie that came out or that got leaked last month or 2 months ago, that movie was so good, man. That movie was so fucking good. I was smiling throughout the whole movie, how dope it was. Wait, there's an AOT live action? Like Attack on Titan? I didn't know that. I didn't know that was a thing. Isn't that Dank as well? Wait, what? Every character looks so. I mean, it was like it was a funny. The movie was actually funny. Fucking like I was laughing my ass off. The action was so good. The choreography was amazing. Toph, my favorite character, one of my favorite all-time characters ever. Seeing her in action in her prime was absolute peak, and the animation was just godly. Japan made an AOT live action. Oh, really? Kingdom has several live action movies. I haven't watched those yet, but apparently they're pretty solid. And it makes sense because it's a war manga. So just adapting a war into live action formats. That shouldn't be that. You cannot really feel that, I think. At what your sexuality? Okay, fair enough. There was just one moment that just made me burst out. I was watching with my friend, and one moment in that movie just made us just burst into laughter. Like Zuko, Sokka tried to run away, and Zuko just grabbed him. Face your death with honor, and just pulled him back. Trying to like, there's not much else to watch, I think. Do you think they will try? You know what's sad? Avatar is the most milkable series you can get. With the amount of avatars there are, like before Aang, you could make so many movies about them, actual good movies, without feeling like it's milking. But they just ruin everything every time they touch it. Whether it's Korra, even though Korra was not, it was fine. Like it was good, but it was not amazing. Although season 3 was actually fucking amazing. But the other live actions that are ass, you have the movie, even though it was phenomenal, it still got this treated so disrespectfully. Not getting theater releases, having no faith in it whatsoever, to make fans wait for like 9 months because they had no faith that it would do good numbers during spring. I just hope the next show with the new Avatar will be good, like the one after Korra. It just pisses me off how badly Avatar gets disrespected, and also the video games of Avatar. What? Why is there no good video game of Avatar, man? There's a fighting game coming out in a few weeks, or like in a few days, maybe even. Wait, hold up. When is it coming out? PS. Avatar, the fighting game. Okay, so the Avatar fighting game is coming out in 3 weeks. I'm definitely gonna play that because that actually looks good. And it's only $30, so I'm gonna be playing that on stream too. But like the amount of Avatar games there are, and how shit they are mostly, it's also such huge disrespect. We play GTA 6? Yep. I'll play it on stream. Of course I will. Although, is it too crazy to say that I'm not sure if GTA will actually be good? Not that it will. I mean that it won't be groundbreaking. Like I've kind of lost my faith in Rockstar games. So I'm actually scared that we're just going to get a standard GTA game with with no new features or anything, no new formats, no groundbreaking stuff, just better graphics, a new story, new map, bigger map. Like just GTA 5 but bigger. And I think you can't really do that after the last few years with games like God of War coming out, Elden Ring, Baldur's Gate. You could not produce a GTA 5 with those games out there. You have to make actually crazy shit. The only game I wish for is One Piece open world game. But it would be dope. It would be dope as fuck, but I don't think that's possible. Simply because the One Piece world is insanely big. Like, I don't think they're like. Can you think of a world of a fictional world that has a bigger world, a more vast world than One Piece? No, I'm not counting like Dragon Ball, like Universal shit. That's not big. That's just it's not big world building. It's just like a big world. Like for One Piece, it's impossible to make a game like that, I think. Although One Piece fighting game, like an actual good One Piece fighting game, would be dope. I think GTA 5 will be 6 will be crazy. I don't want to get my hopes up, man. Because I mean, with Red Dead Redemption 2, phenomenal game. Actually amazing game, but the way they treated their online game was worrying. I'll play because everyone will play it. But you have to remember though, like that GTA Online won't come out for a while after it releases. I think it'll take like at least a month after release before online gets released. Rockstar doesn't miss? Oh, it does miss, trust me. Go play Red Dead Redemption Online and then tell me it doesn't miss. And it has also missed with GTA 5 Online. At least in the later years. Like the first 2-3 years, GTA Online was one of the most fun gaming experiences I've ever had. And then they turned into pay to win. Rockstar never evolved their gameplay. It's not the gameplay that I actually like the gameplay of Rockstar. I just need them to innovate. I need them to innovate. I don't want them to like release the same thing but bigger. But I just innovate. Do something unique with your game while keeping the same spirit of GTA as we know it. No Man's Sky, in terms of like, I know No Man's Sky has a big world, but is the world building of it as expensive as One Piece? Because One Piece is undefeated when it comes to that. Like how big the islands are, how long you have to sail, like the ocean being so alive. I just don't. I cannot fathom it being adapted properly in a video game. I mean, their story play, their single player. No, I get that. RDR Red Dead Redemption 2 was phenomenal, but the fact that they mistreated Red Dead Online so bad, it does not raise. It does not give me any confidence. Red Dead Online was it was really sad to see. I've never played it, but I've seen clips of it, and to me, it's just it's just a tame version of GTA, in my opinion. In No Man's Sky, you can travel between galaxy. No, I know how big it is, but with No Man's Sky, you can cut corners because it's so big. I think through like fast travel and also just like light speed and being creative with loading screens and that sort of stuff. But because One Piece is one planet, I just cannot fathom it being that big, being done properly in a video game. And also, if they do an open world One Piece game, I don't want it to be like I don't want to play as like the Straw Hats, but as a like make your own character type thing. And to me, that can only be done after the One Piece story concludes, because you cannot make an open world One Piece game without knowing the ending of it. It had so much potential. What? Red Dead Online? My favorite game. Oh, damn it. Dio, sorry. Hey, Dio. See you there. Where is it? Damn, I cannot find it. But 2018 and this one, by far, my favorite games. And that's why I'm so hyped for the new God of War, man. I'm so hyped for it. Fear the Kingdom. I want to play that. I haven't played it yet, but also I don't have a Switch. A Switch 2, sadly. Oh, and what the tier list that I mentioned that I want to do eventually also includes video games. And God of War is up there, trust me. You like God of War fan? If you're a God of War fan, you would be very excited for the live action? Sure, yeah. As an Avatar fan, I'm also always very excited for the live action. Live actions are always notoriously successful. Ragnarok has the greatest video game story. I mean, to me, 2018 and Ragnarok are... I cannot separate them. They're just one big story. And it's, as far as I can remember, the best story told in video games. I've never witnessed a better story in any game ever. I actually have... my first ever live stream on this channel is God of War, Ragnarok. The quality is so bad because I didn't have the tools to stream properly. And I had a shitty ass mic, so the quality is so bad. But everything's up there. Third game is Elden Ring. Solid choice. I played God of War 2018. I played it like 4 times. Ragnarok I played once. Elden Ring I finished once. Played the DLC. The Shadow of the Earth Tree. Did a second run to get my second weapon. Started a whole new file to do a parry run, only to realize halfway through that after the halfway mark, the bosses cannot be parried, so I just gave up. But Elden Ring, it's not my favorite, but I can acknowledge that it's arguably the best game ever created. So I differentiate in that too. I can acknowledge Elden Ring is probably the best game ever made, but God of War is still my favorite. Ragnarok is extremely replayable, almost. I want to replay it so bad, but there's one segment that I just cannot get myself to go through again, and it's that moment with Atreus in Jotunheim. That bit on the cow where you have to walk around on the cow, get off the cow, collect things, and then get back on the cow and just slowly walk. That was such a slog to get through, and it just ruined my entire mood. And just for that, simply for that bit, I cannot replay it. Think anybody can play and enjoy God of War? Yeah, yeah, sure. But I also think Elden Ring is pretty doable for everyone, although a bit of a challenge. Last time I played Ragnarok, played it back to back. I mean, yeah, me too. Yeah, it's a shame the developers have not like given us a skip button for that. I've seen that. People were hating on it, and people are clowns. People hating on Laufey because it's a woman. First off, she alone would just beat the ever-loving shit out of those people. But can you imagine saying those words to Kratos? Disrespecting Faye like that. If you can say those words and think Kratos would agree with that, then you just completely lost the plot. Then you were never a God of War fan. You never liked Kratos. You're just a bullshitter. You were hating on... wait, hold up. The comment looked phenomenal. Went up against Thor and against Kratos. Do not forget, she went up against Kratos too when they met. And it would not surprise me if she won too. Also playing Baldur's Gate 3, but I don't know what the hype was about. You're not enjoying it? Really? I played it, but I didn't finish it. But I liked it so much that I couldn't finish it because I bought it on release for the PlayStation 5. And back then, the game just kept crashing, and my PS5 just kept freezing and crashing over and over again. So I simply could not finish it because my PS5 would not let me. I'm sure they fixed it now, but people on the female characters that look odd like Stella Blade. I mean, why are people acting like Faye is not attractive? Like she's not ugly. Like, what are they? And honestly, they shit on female lead characters whenever the chance they get. Doesn't matter whether she's hot or not, as long as they can sexualize her. And I can bet, like, what was it called? Stellar Blade. I know for sure most of those guys who praise it for showcasing a woman appropriately haven't even played it. They're just pathetic sacks of shit. Like the fucking shit-stained Asmongold shat on God of War Laufey, saying it's not God of War, and then admitted to never having played God of War before. Only played the first game from like the PS2 era. Oh, those people suck ass, man. They suck so much. And cornball incels. Okay, I'm getting really fucking hungry right now. I'm so hungry. It's almost 9 p.m. And I gotta get me some dinner. Gonna order me some food. The Twitch stream for One Piece card game is not happening because it's too late now. So I'm just gonna chill. Just watch some YouTube and just chill. Because Rage Baiter? Rage Baiter, he's... What do you mean rage? Calling him a Rage Baiter, it gives him way too much credit. He's a grifter. He's a nasty sack of shit grifter. Calling him a Rage Baiter is giving him way too much credit, man. He used to be more chill. Like, I never really watched him like that, but I knew like several years ago, he was not like this. He was not how he is right now. He was much more reasonable back then. But he just leaned into the right-wing grifts, and he's just going way overboard. And now he's noticing that the grift is over, and people are abandoning him. So he's just doubling down and just going harder and harder in order to maintain whatever credibility he had. But anyway, I'm ending it here. I'm actually so hungry right now. I'm starving. 3.5 hour stream. 3.5 hour stream. I'm ending it here. Gonna get me some dinner. I'm just gonna chill. All right. Thank y'all for joining. Thank you for watching. I will maybe be back tomorrow. Maybe I'll stream Tokyo Ghoul again tomorrow, but I'm not sure yet. I'll see. All right. Catch you guys later. Peace out.